There we go. Okay, so I want to introduce Carlee, and I'm so excited to talk with her today because I saw her post in my group that she had read my book, and her pain went away. And I love to hear about stories like that. So I'm really curious to hear Carlee's story. So tell me, what was actually wrong? What you said you had foot pain? Can you tell us what it was?
So about, I think it's about 3 years, 2.5 years ago, I'd been working on like in this fair, like a fairground sort of festival thing, and I kept on slipping my ankle, and then I slipped it so bad, and I tore a ligament, and so I tore a ligament, and they said that I wouldn't be able to run on it again, and I haven't, all these different things, and I was in and out of pain with it for 2.5 years, and with the torn ligament, I kept on thinking every time if I landed on it wrong, it kept on getting hurt, and then I was going to have physio, and they just said that I won't be able to run again, and that was it pretty much, to think about doing different kind of exercise. So then I read your book in January, and I'm up and running again completely. So, and there doesn't seem to be any pain.
So how did you come across the book? Like how like you were like looking, I guess, searching, like how did the book come into your life?
Yeah, so I've got a friend, and she recommended your book to read and gave it to me for Christmas. And so then I started reading it at the beginning of January, and then read it so quickly. It was amazing. I just got so much insight from it. So and then I started putting it into practice, and then literally within a week I was running again, and it was just like completely gone.
Wow. So did you know anything about the three principles or this understanding
I
before the book?
didn't actually. Funnily enough, I should have known, but I didn't. And it's only since then that I've been asking about the three principles to different people, and obviously speaking with you and looking at different things on YouTube that's available. But I didn't know anything about it prior to that. No.
Wow. So what do you think? I mean, was there any particular insight? Like, was it more about the pain, or was it more about how the mind works? Like, what was it
It
you
was
think?
more about my thinking, that like my thoughts had been blocking me from so much, and then how you can get so into yourself just by your thoughts. And I mean, I'm aware of it today because I read your book, but it still happens, and I have to be aware and tell myself not to do that thinking, because it's just not healthy at all for me. So that's what I got from your book, is like the unhealthy thinking, and being aware that your thoughts aren't you, and you can just let go of them, and it's fine, and they're still going to be there, but they're not always, you don't have to act upon them, they're not there.
Right.
It's not your actual true feelings. That's what I got from it anyway.
Right. Right. Because I think that's one of the things that people often, when they first hear about the principles, they think either they're never going to have a bad thought ever again, or they're never going to have a problem ever again. And then get shocked when, like we still can have some funky thoughts sometimes. I can wake up in a funky mood sometimes. But I mean, I think one of the amazing things for me is I've learned I don't have to be scared of it. And, like, so when those thoughts do come, they can just pass on by, and I don't have to judge it or analyze it, or it doesn't mean anything. Does that make sense in what you've read
Yeah,
now?
that's how yeah, obviously since I've read your book, I have woken up and had stressful days,
Right.
and I have noticed that the injury has hurt again from my stressful days, and then I've remembered it's because I've been stuck in self all day, in my thoughts, wrapped up, not actually being aware of what's really going on around me, and then the next day I can sort of recognize it and then go, oh, that's what it was. I really just needed to get out of self and just be
Right.
aware of the thoughts, and then just let them go by. They're not mine, they're just thoughts.
Right. And I think that's what has helped a lot of people, is by not overreacting to it, because it's natural and human to get, like worried or cautious if you're in pain. But I think once we start seeing that we don't have to be frightened by it, the nervous system gets a chance to calm down. And then the pain doesn't serve a purpose anymore. So it starts to fade away. So, no, it's really great to hear you say that. Um, so if there is a little bit, is there any pain now? Do you have anything?
um there's a little, like, it's not every day, there's a bit of aching, dull pain, but not like anything that I can really recognize that, oh, I must put my foot up and I must rest it. It's not like that at all. It's just like, oh, it's there and it's not there, it's fine, that's how it is. It's like not an issue.
Right. I'd love to hear what the doctor has to say about it. I mean, I don't know if you've seen a doctor since, but you know, when they've like tried to give you treatments and then now it just went away by just like
I
that.
haven't been. I should go. I should go and speak to my doctor and see what they say, actually. It'd be interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's such good news, and I think it's going to be really helpful to other people to hear this. That you know, that just, I mean, really, what's happened is you've had insights. You've had a shift in your thinking, and that really is because we experience everything through our thoughts. Having a shift in our thinking, and like Sid Banks said, we're only one thought away from good mental health. From, you know, and that health was already inside of you, you know, and it's just had a chance to come through, and like, you know, you deserve it. It's your innate well-being coming to the surface. So I really appreciate you sharing about it, and I'm really excited to write more books, and I'll let you know when the next one's out.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.